Fixing the offensive line was a massive focal point this offseason, right? And I believe that we did just that, right? Okay, we have Brian O'Neill and Christian Darrisaw at our tackle positions. That wasn't the issue, right? It was the guard and the center issue. Now, you could consider Garrett Bradbury uh, a pretty decent player for us, right? And it really wasn't a massive issue, but it was still something that the Vikings needed to fix, especially after this last season. But I'm not talking about the center, okay? The big point on our, or the biggest focal point on the offensive line lied solely in the guard position. Now, we fixed one of those positions. I believe it's the right guard spot during free agency, signing Will Freeze to that. And hopefully he's coming off his injury and he performs like like we hope he will, like being a perennial, a Pro Bowl type player on the offensive line. So we're then our focus shifts over to the left guard. What are we going to do? Well, Minnesota made it very clear we aren't done. Okay, we're fixing this thing. This is going to be a completely new offensive line. So in the first round of the NFL draft, the Minnesota Vikings with the 24th overall pick end up taking Donovan Jackson, offensive guard from Ohio State, to fill that void. Now, a lot of us were speculating, or before that pick was made, it was going to be Blake Brandel, and we were going to figure out what else or what we were going to do behind Blake Brandel. But as of right now, since we drafted Donovan Jackson, it seems as if it's definitely his position right off the get-go. And there's a chance that some people might think he's here for the long haul. He might be the solution at the left guard position. Now, I don't know if you think that, but Jeremy Fowler of ESPN sure thinks so. So let's get right into it. Before we do, shout out to our affiliate partners at Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, the link for that is in the description. It's also pinned in that comment section. So hit that link, use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN, at checkout to receive a discount on your purchase. If you don't want this exact Vikings helmet, that's okay. Okay, they have all types of Vikings helmets. They even have the original, the throwback, whatever you would like, because they have all NFL helmets. They have basically anything you're looking for. They have all types of college helmets, every single team. And they also, if you're feeling a little crazy, you need to spice up the man cave a little bit, you want something to show off to the buddies, hey, they have fully customizable helmets as well. Okay, look at this purple visor. You can get that on any helmet. Okay, so that's something that intrigues you. Hit the link in the comment section, or it's in the description. Use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN, at checkout to receive that discount. And yes, if they have a deal going on, you can stack the promo code to receive even more off of that final price. So, using a first round pick on a guard generally produces a yawn from fans, even if it's well established how important it is to have a good offensive line, and bad blocking draws easy ire. Uh, Jackson could end up holding down the Vikings left guard spot for a long time, and there's a chance he never gets all the attention or accolades he deserves, which is okay if he's going to be a stud and be here for a long time, right? Now, ahead of the full onset of the dead time between mini camps and training camp, ESPN's Jeremy Fowler asked NFL coaches, scouts, and executives what their favorite move of the 2025 offseason was. An anonymous coordinator tabbed the Vikings drafting of Donovan Jackson at number 24 as their favorite. This is what it said. Basically goes like this. You know why I really like this pick? He's going to be a solid 10-year starter. Not sure he's elite, but he will make a few Pro Bowls and be a really good player for a long time. That's something you love to hear, right? He might not be elite. That's okay. We don't need him to be elite. We need him to be healthy and consistent, make a couple Pro Bowls, and help us get to the promised land. Perfect. Now, with the long-running issues the Vikings have had at guards, having someone who could be in as a solid 10-year starter and who hypothetically will make a few Pro Bowls sounds pretty darn good. So time will tell if Jackson fulfills those anonymous and lightly presented prophecies, but they are legitimately in his range of outcomes, which is refreshing change from what the Vikings have mostly cultivated at guard since Steve Hutchinson retired after the 2012 season. Now, throughout his tenure as Minnesota Vikings general manager, Rick Spielman, for the most part, adopted a throw stuff against the wall and see if something sticks approach to building the offensive line. The shackles of Kirk Cousins' contracts and keeping all the guys former head coach Mike Zimmer wanted to keep for his defense meant other positions had to give, and it would take time to fully emerge from those priorities. So the Vikings went into this offseason with a clear priority to fortify the trenches, and they got it done with notable additions on the interior offensive and defensive lines. The moves made in free agency carry some age and injury risk, but there is a window to take some calculated risk while you got a quarterback on a rookie contract. So the Vikings completed the overhaul of their interior offensive line in the first round of April's draft when they took Ohio State guard Donovan Jackson at number 24 overall. He played multiple spots for the Ohio State Buckeyes, including a notable run as an injury fill-in at left tackle last season, but he is the clear favorite to start at left guard for the Vikings right out the gate. So obviously, I think we are starting to love this pick a little bit more because the offensive line is something that we focused on quite a bit this offseason, and now it seems like we got a top-tier offensive line. And it's even better that he knows how to play multiple positions. So if somebody goes down, he can shift and play a tackle position if he really needs to, or opposite of the other side, or bounce over to the other side of the line and play the right side. So this is huge. I'm pumped up about it. I can't wait to see what he does with the Minnesota Vikings, and hopefully he has a 10-year run and makes a few Pro Bowls and helps us get to the promised land. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of the night, folks, and Skol Vikes.